Hello, Wasatch 4th graders. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make a Valentine heart wreath like this. It's made out of 3 colors of strips of paper. Okay? And you need paper strips. I gave your teacher a bag of supplies that she can give it to you. Here are paper strips. Okay? And with one set, I clipped each set with a paper clip. Okay? For each person, I have 3 reds and 3 pieces of pink, okay? And 3 pieces of white. So 3 times 3, and it makes 9 strips of paper. Okay? And right now you have just 1 paper clip that's putting those papers together. Keep that, and you will need 8 more paper clips. So altogether, paper clips are 9 pieces too. Okay, 9 paper clips, 9 pieces of paper. All right. Okay, and at the end you will need this one red string. Okay, and also you will need glue stick and or liquid glue. Now, before I start actually showing you how to make the paper wreath, I want to review or go over how to use the different kinds of glue and how to use a paper clip. First, how to use a paper clip. Okay. Now, if you take a look at the paper clip, one end just has 1 wire for the tip. The other end has 2 wire tips. Okay, so I wrote that on this paper. Okay, and we will use these 2 curves side. And what you will do is slide the paper between those big and small piece like this. Okay, now it does not matter if the small one goes in front or big one goes in front. Okay, that's how you use it. Now, you will have a hard time if you try to use from the other end, the wrong end. Okay, so make sure you are inserting those double tip into the paper. Got that? All right. Now, how to use a glue stick. You're going, Mrs. Lee, I already know how to use glue sticks. But let me tell you the correct way. Okay, a lot of my students use a glue stick, take the lid off, and then you go, that's done, and then glue it. See? And glue stick is not that strong, so if you don't have enough, then it falls apart. The paper, 2 pieces of paper will fall apart. Okay, did that happen to you before? It happened to me too many times. So if you're gluing with a glue stick, make sure that enough glue is on. Okay, so the key word for this is not too little. Okay, don't put too little with glue stick. Now, liquid glue. Let's talk about liquid glue. Liquid glue is totally opposite. The key word for this is don't use too much. Okay, if you use too much, it takes forever to get dry, and then things get so messy. Now, here comes the bad way. Pretend that I just unscrewed, loosened the top and opened it, and here comes the wrong way. You hold it with both hands and you go like that. Or you might be holding it with one hand and you go like that. And you have glue everywhere. Have you done that before? I bet you have. Okay. So the correct way to use the liquid glue is to hold it like a pencil. Okay. So pretend that this is a pencil and pick up the paper, and then wherever you want to glue, okay, you draw it with the pencil glue. So the tip of the glue bottle is touching the paper surface. So you're not going from the above, okay? So that's how you use the liquid glue correctly. Okay, so that's enough of basic stuff. Okay, let's start making the paper wreath. Okay. The first thing you do is to fold each strip into half length. Okay, do it with all 9 pieces, all of them. Okay. And then you take a glue stick. Okay, so hold it like a V shape. Okay, and listen up very carefully. We will put the glue on just one side of the tip of the V, which is outside of the V. You don't have to do both outside, just one side. So I'm going to put the glue right here, hold it right here, and put the glue. You can do it as wide as the diameter of the glue stick. Okay, that's about how wide I want you to glue it. And watch me carefully and turn the tips and glue them together into a heart shape. So make sure you match the end. Okay, you match the end, and use that one of the paper clip. Remember, the double side goes in, and secure it. Okay, and do that with all 9 pieces of paper. Okay, now I'm going to show you some bad example. Okay, here's a bad example. What did I do wrong? So what I did was, after I glue it, okay, I folded the paper right up against the paper clip right there. And then it turned into a teardrop shape. Okay, now we want to keep the natural curve, right? So don't fold the paper right there, okay? And if you do, it's going to end up looking like this. Now, if you accidentally did this, you still have hope. Hey, don't give up. Hey, the way that you fix it is to just add a little bit more glue, just a little bit, okay, above the paper fold, okay, and move the paper clip a little bit up, okay, and bring back the natural curve. Your heart is going to be slightly smaller, but it's okay. No big deal. Okay. Now, when you put the finished heart on your table, sometimes it becomes like this. It just sticks out like that on one side. If that happens, just turn it over and then have the sticking out part touch the table. Okay? And if it doesn't sit right, you just pull it up a little bit. Hello, become flat, and you can keep it flat. Okay, and wait till you work with all 9 pieces like this. Okay, now after you are done with 9 pieces, okay, and start removing a paper clip from the first one that you did. Okay, because by then your first one is glued shut. Remove the paper clip and then it'll be just fine. And don't toss these paper clip. We need these again 9 times. Okay, and take the second heart. Okay, so don't remove the paper clip all at once, especially the last one that you worked on. You might have to wait a little bit longer, for the glue to get dry. Okay, now we are going to put these two together. Okay, to do that, this one I give you a choice. Okay, you can use a glue stick really well, okay, or you can use liquid glue. I have not shown you how to use I did show you how to use the glue, but I have not shown you when I actually use the liquid glue. So here, right here, I just put a little circle of glue. Okay, so this is what I did. In the middle of the side, I don't want you to start gluing this whole side section. Okay, just a little spot, like a size of a penny or quarter. Okay, and put the next color together like that. When you do, make sure the bottom tip of the heart lines up like that. Okay, and then use the same paper clip, slide it in, hold it. Okay, and then you do the next color. Okay, now can you please alternate the color in order, in the correct order? The prettiest way to do it, here comes my circle of glue again, and I'm going to take white next. Okay, make sure the tip is lined up. Okay, and I will slide the paper clip right there. All right, and then you go around and around until all the colors are used. Now, can you make sure the color gradually fades, okay, from red, pink, and white, and then you start with red, pink, and white. Don't do 3 reds together and 3 white together, or just random order. Put it in order, in a pattern. And then, when you're all done, okay, connecting them, just leave them for a bit, okay? And by the time you're sure that all the glue is dried and then they're securely connected, then you can move all the paper clips. Okay. And then take the string. This is just a red yarn that I have. Okay. Have it go through 2 pieces. I did it between a red and white right here. Okay. You can do it anywhere you like, but don't do it just for one piece. Okay, it might get a little bit weaker there on the one heart piece. So make sure you put it through 2 hearts so that it will hold the wreath sturdy. Okay, and I hope you know how to tie it, square knot. Okay. All right, so that's it. Have fun, and I will see you next week for a different project. Okay, thank you.